Good morning, Dr. Ruth Anderson and Teri Angel here with Enlightened World Network. We are here for a meditation a day. Normally on Wednesdays, we do meditation excavation, and that is kind of what we're doing, where we're going to go into meditation. We don't really know where it's taking us today, but we invite you to join us in meditation. And we do know that we're going to end up at the healing pool. Now, the healing pool is a place in the ethereal realm where there is the opportunities for sitting with the archangels, Divine Mother, the divinity, for healing and clearing. Now, healing is not always on a physical basis. It can be, but it can also be on an emotional or spiritual basis. We know that there are a number of folks here in our community that are suffering, and suffering either with emotional stress, physical incapacitating illnesses. And in our own community, where 5 or 6 of the EWN community live, we just had a mass shooting a couple days ago. And there is an awful lot of pain and grief here. And in guidance this morning, in meditation, I was told to bring in the healing pool. So that's what we're going to do today. So I invite you to just close your eyes. We're going to take a few deep breaths together, just get into a calm, restful place. So let's take a deep breath in, nice and slow. And release it slowly. I already feel Divine Mother and Kuan Yin with us. Take another deep breath in, nice and slow. Really expand that space in your lungs. And release it, nice and slow. I feel Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Azrael. Let's take another deep breath, nice and slow. Feel that expansion in your lungs. And release it. And then just take a few breaths on your own. I'm feeling beautiful divine light from the Creator above us. We're being invited in to the healing pool. Before we enter, I want you to take just a minute and reflect. What would you like to take and leave there? Envision a piece of luggage in front of you. It can look like a carpet bag. It can look like a paper bag from the grocery store. It can look like your favorite piece of luggage. What do you want to put in there that you would like to release? It could be physical pain, fear, a relationship that's causing you grief, loss in so many forms. Just take a moment. Put those things in your suitcase. I see someone putting in a photograph in a frame of someone that they've lost. Doesn't mean your memories will go away. It just means that you'll get some help carrying some of the grief. I just saw a pair of crutches go in. Someone else threw in a colostomy bag. Someone threw in their money troubles. Sometimes even the process of putting the things in the baggage can release grief and tears. If your bag gets too full, get out another bag, open it up, put things in it. Somebody dumped their TV in there that had the nightly news on it. Somebody just shoved their teenagers in there. It's okay to laugh too. You know, sometimes when we're releasing the things that cause us pain and grief, it's okay to laugh about it. Teri, what are you sensing with folks putting things in their bags?
I see some people that are standing there with their bag, but they're looking kind of dazed and confused. They're not sure where to even start. Sometimes when the world seems chaotic and everything is spinning so fast, it's hard to step away. But we invite you to step away right now, to be the observer, and to step out of that spin. If your world's been so full of trauma and being caught up in the happenings of the world, just take a moment and step back. Just envision you've shut off all that noise. You've shut off all the news. You've shut off all the commentary. And just step away for a moment of peace. Have your open suitcase in front of you. There's nothing in it yet. It's just an open vessel. And then be the observer. And in that quiet, and just focusing on the breath, something will start to come forward. And it may be something small at first. Sometimes we're afraid to look at the bigger stuff. But maybe there's something that's irritating, something that's not a real big deal, but it creates an energy of not being in alignment. So maybe look at the small stuff, and then you can go forward. Once that's pulled out and put in the suitcase, what else is stuck in the back of that drawer? What else needs to come out to be looked at today? If you're willing to open up, we're willing to be here to hold space for you, to let you know it is a safe place. We all have stuff that's hidden, our shadow self, the things that we don't want to look at, things we've never told anybody about, that may be too painful even to remember. You don't have to remember it. If it's there, just tell it to get in the suitcase. You don't even have to look at it. Just dump it in there. You might want to pick up the whole drawer and dump it in there. Have that fresh start. Have that clean slate without any of the old baggage.
I saw someone throw in the newspaper. I get it. All the daily events of the community. I absolutely understand. And Teri, I also saw somebody backing up a moving van, so they're just going to
Mhm.
fill it completely up.
Yeah, it's okay. Whatever you want to bring, this is the time to do it. And it may not be an opportune time for you. There may be distractions, there may be demands on your time right now, and things that are pulling you away from this important work. So you set your priorities. If you need to go take care of something, if there's a boiling pot on the stove that needs your attention, then of course, go to whatever is that important thing. And you can always sit with this later. You can always come back to this. But if you have that moment right now to give to yourself, you've showed up, you're here for a purpose, there's no accidents, then just sit quietly with this. Just observe what's happening. See what it is that wants to be finally released, to not sit so heavy inside of you anymore. And know that this will change you. Just like when we undergo a process, a medical process, it changes us. It's the same exact thing that we're doing here, just on the spiritual level.
Teri, the Earth Angels have joined us. We work with a legion of 500,000 Earth Angels, and they've joined us, and I see they'll carry your bag for you. You just put whatever in you want. It won't be too heavy. Don't worry about that. Take as many bags as you want. And I see that the person with the moving truck is having the Earth Angels pack the truck. It's hysterical. I love that. Good for you. If you've lost someone, you don't have to get rid of everything that reminds you of them. I understand it's so painful, but you don't have to do that. And do know that anything that you pass off, you can reclaim again. So don't worry about that.
It's all about divine timing. And you know when it's time to move forward. And sometimes that first step is the hardest one. It's making that choice, making that decision. And I feel somebody with their heart just beating so fast. There's an anticipation, an expectation of what might happen. Just go into it with an open mind. Just allow whatever needs to go in your suitcase to be in there before you shut it up. Give it the time that's needed. And you might be grasping onto something. I see somebody holding a teddy bear so tight, squeezing it and just holding it. But it's okay to let go of those things. The things in our life, the material things, we put the energy into it for whatever the meaning is. If it's something that's so special to you and you want that energy in your life, you want to keep holding on to it, it's okay. There's no judgment here. It really is your choice if you want to let go or if you want to hold on.
I see my friend with cancer who is, she's smiling, but she's sitting in her suitcase. So I appreciate that. Boy, a lot of grief.
Mm-hmm. Not only the grief, but there's a lot of people hurting that have been so affected by the virus and the lingering effects of it. I heard a term yesterday that I hadn't heard, long COVID,
Mm-hmm.
where it doesn't just come in and you're affected and then it's done. It lingers, it keeps going. So let's put anybody in there in your suitcase that you're aware of that may be suffering, that may have gone through the trauma, recovered from it, but still dealing with whatever the after effect is. For some people, that's a fogginess. It's not having all of the memory recall and being able to find words sometimes. It's affected the mental state. So if you know somebody like that, or if that's you, put yourself in that suitcase or put your loved ones in there. A lot of people with lung issues, Ruth,
Mm-hmm.
feeling that heaviness in the lungs, almost like there's water filling up that lung almost to the top, where it feels so heavy and you don't feel like you can breathe.
So Teri, it looks like the moving truck is full. They've shut the door on it. Let's head on our way to the healing pool. So allow the earth angel that's with you to carry your bag. And in your mind's eye, walk out your front door and down the street with your earth angel. We're going to all meet up. And as you look to the right and you look to the left, you start to see other folks walking with you, with an angel, with their bag, whether it's a grocery bag or a plastic fruit bag or a whole cart with trunks on it. I see our moving truck behind us taking up the lead. We're walking up a hill, and this hill is taking us up to the ethereal realm. I see someone just reached into their bag and took something out of their bag that they weren't quite ready to let go of, and that's okay. I can feel as we're walking up the hill that the energy is getting lighter. I can feel the anticipation of what we're coming up to. I can see divine light reaching up to the heavens from this place above us. And I see that as we're approaching the top of the hill, that our clothes have shifted. They're no longer the street clothes we were wearing. But everyone now is in divine white, glowing gown. As our energies are shifting and we're approaching the healing pool, we're in spirit form. Come on up to the top of the hill. I can hear music. To the very back of the healing pool, I see a huge red rock wall. As I look to the right, the healing pool goes as far and wide as I can even imagine. When I look to the left, it's similar, and I see that there are so many souls already here in the pool. And I see that some have already passed on, that they're no longer in body, and others are here that are in body. And we're reminded that we all know of this healing pool. This isn't the first time you've been here. We all have this innate knowledge. So come on in. The earth angels have taken off with your luggage, your belongings. But see the expansive pool before you, and you can hang out on the edges of it, or you can go right into the pool if you want. It's not necessarily water at all. It's a healing liquid. It heals and clears energy. This is a large gathering here, Teri. I see the earth angels, I see the archangels, I see Divine Mother, I see the Christ consciousness. Just take a look around. We're going to take a few minutes just to see and feel and experience here. Go where it feels right to you. See who's there waiting for you. I see someone being baptized in the healing pool. You can sit in it. You can pour the liquid over your body, over your head. If you want, you can climb the rock wall and go up to the waterfall and allow that liquid just to flow right over and right through you. You might see your own spirit guides there, or you might see someone that you have loved and lost there. Teri, I'm seeing so many, many beings and souls here.
I see some that are here that are healers, that are going to others showing some compassion, but also bringing in whatever their energy healing modality is that they use. So I see people doing Reiki, holding that energy for that person who's in the pool that's maybe struggling a little bit more to let go. I hear light language being spoken. There are so many different things going on in this pool, but everybody is exactly where they need to be. Whatever that need is, it's being met here in the pool. So if you're feeling an energy moving in your body, that's probably one of these beautiful healers that's coming forward to pour some type of energy healing into you, whether that is Reiki or Theta or quantum touch or pranic healing. Whatever it might be, just accept it. It's your choice to let go. But as you accept the healing in, it's going to shift and change your body. So allow it to happen, and you might feel yourself sinking deeper down into the pool. You might feel yourself straightening up more with feeling that wash of energy over you. And you're not being forced to do anything. You're here of your own accord, and you're in control. So if you want to let go of everything, you can do that. If you want to hold on to that teddy bear a little bit longer, you can do that. It's all really up to you.
Divine Mother's working her way through the group. Mary Magdalene is here. She's holding like an earthen pitcher, and she's pouring some sort of healing liquid.
Feels like anointing.
Yeah, she's anointing.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I see other folks lying down and others coming up and laying hands on them. Wow.
I feel people for the first time realizing they have a choice. You're not a victim. You're not powerless. Sometimes it seems that when those struggles and those challenges come in, that they're overtaking us and it's just too much. But you have choice. You have power. Feel into your divine authority. And whatever it is that's consuming you right now, just speak to it. Speak love, speak light, speak from your divine truth. There's no need for anger or anything else. Just love it into a more positive energy. Love it to where it's going to go be transmuted and come back as that wonderful healing energy.
I see animal healers here. Spirit animals. I've not seen animals at the healing pool before. I see the elementals here. This is a full-blown everybody coming in to help support and heal. If you want to invite your friend in spirit to spirit, just invite them in. They know how to get here. They might just need to be reminded that they know how to get here. Someone just was feeling so elated that they dove off the waterfall ledge into the pool. It's okay to feel joy here. It's okay to feel the release, the love, the nurturing, the connection with the Creator, because it's the Creator who created all of this love, this space, and all of the healers.
Yes. To know that you are worthy to receive. There are those that aren't able to even look at their own reflection, but just look down into that pool and see that reflection coming back at you. See the beauty of you, not the physical, but look at the beauty and say, I am worthy to receive. It's my birthright to have a good life, a life full of pain, a life full of joy. Just open up and let go.
I think you meant free of pain.
Free of pain. Yes. And pain can be anything. It can be physical, it can be mental, emotional. Whatever form it is inside of you, just know that you can release that. You don't have to live with it. I feel people here with chronic conditions. I'm hearing arthritis for somebody. You're not able to really stretch your hand out. There's arthritis in the hand. Just dip it into the pool. Let the pool take the pain. Let it ease those bones. You know, here in California, and I know in other parts of the country as well, there are hot springs and there's minerals that come up from the earth into that water, and that changes inside the body. It changes the energy in the bone structure. If that's what's needed for you, just trust as you put yourself into that water, into that healing energy of the pool.
I haven't seen this before. I'm seeing people drinking the liquid of the pool. But they're not drinking it from the pool, it's being shared with them in cups. And I'm seeing that for cancer friends, or friends that are dealing with intestinal cancer, lung cancer, any breast cancer, any kind of cancer. And giving this healing modality the chance to work from the inside out. That while we're here in spirit, it impacts our body. This healing that we're going through, this healing and clearing, impacts our bodies here in the 3D. Mary Magdalene is pouring from her chalice, is the word that I'm getting, into these cups and handing them out to anybody who wants one. If you accept one of the cups, take a drink and hold it in your mouth. Feel that energy going up into your head cavity, and then feel it working its way down your throat, down your back, shoulders, down your arms. Working its way down your esophagus, to the bones in your chest cavity, your breasts, intestines, stomach, liver, kidneys, heart, pancreas, gallbladder, all of your internal organs, down through your pelvis, your reproductive organs, your colon, perineum, all the way down your legs, your feet, and out. If you feel like you want to lay down, lay down. If you feel like you want to curl up in a ball, that's perfect. If you feel like you want to laugh or cry or sing or dance, it's all perfect.
Yeah, there's no judgment here. There's no criticism. Just let it go. And feel the joy that comes in letting it go.
I'm feeling many ascended masters here today. This is a non-denominational space. All are welcome. I see some that are just curious, standing on the edge, although there is no edge, it's just eternally huge. But looking in, trying to decide if it's a comfortable place for them. Of course, folks can come back anytime. And when the time is right, the time is right. I'm seeing a group gather to my left around someone.
Yeah, it's someone that's in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
To the point that you just don't even want to go forward. You just want that pain to end. Know that you're not alone. You don't have to carry that burden alone. You don't have to carry it at all. And we see you, we acknowledge you, and we love you. Kuan Yin tells us that love is the energy that heals, and it heals by transforming us on the inside. Allow the love in. Know that you are worthy of that love.
Up ahead, above us, I'm seeing divine light streaming in. Reminder from our Creator of how loved we are. How really in spirit form we are nothing but love. How we are each made in the Creator's vision, a spark of the divine. We are all but a spark of the divine.
And that is enough. You are enough.
I'm feeling a change in the energy over in that crowd, over in that group.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like everyone is now facing the Creator, that energy that's coming down from, it's actually just surrounding all of us, but everyone's attention is there. in connection with the Creator. Which sounds like there's two of us. The Creator is in us, and we are in the Creator. We are one. It's just remembering that we are one.
Yes, and just allow that reminder into your life right now. Feel into that oneness. And see the sun start to peek out from the clouds. That promise of a new day, a new beginning. And you can have that new beginning at any time. You don't have to wait for the start of another day. You can do it right now.
You are welcome to stay here as long as you want. If you're ready to come back, you know the way. Just bring your energy down into your head. Focus on your body. Focus on the chair supporting you. Feel yourself, your attention coming back into your body. If you want to stay at the healing pool, feel free to stay. Thank you. Thank you for joining us here. Do know that here at Enlightened World Network, we're here with you and we're here for you. If you have questions, thoughts, feel free to reach out to us on Facebook Messenger, Teri Angel or Ruth Anderson. You're part of our community. We're glad that you're here. Teri, thank you. Thank you for being here.
It's such a beautiful experience today. And if you need to stay in there, like Ruth said, just stay in there. If you want to replay this so that you can feel that energy more powerfully, do the replay. And it will be replayed again tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. Sweet dreams restream just before you go off to bed. What a beautiful way to end your day with being in the healing pool. Thank you all for joining us today.
Take good care and God bless. Bye-bye.